everyone, my name is Akhil. Welcome back to Robotics Cafes. So from past few days I was thinking to make an automatic hand sanitizing dispenser, and finally I did it. So this is my hand sanitizing dispenser. You can see how small it is and how easy and portable it is. So you can place this thing in anywhere in your house, in front of your door or in office, or even commercialize this thing and can sell it as well. Okay, so it's very easy to make, and I will show you step by step process how to make it. So without any further ado, let's go and make it. First of all, I will be taking a small cardboard box. Over it I will be just pasting this paper so that I can hide whatever written over this cardboard. And next thing is that I will be taking a small container box, and in this container box I will be pouring the sanitizer. So what I need to do is that I will be drilling 2 holes over the lid, and something it looks like this. Okay, so now what I need to do is that I will be taking a water module pump, and I will be using a water pump module, and I will be inserting inside it. Okay, so before that I need a pipe so that I can take out the water. So this is the pipe, and I just need to insert this over there. Okay, so this is that, and this is how I'm going to insert it, and now it's fixed. Now I will be just putting this water pump inside this container box. I will be closing the lid and take out this pipe from these holes, and the wire of the water pump also I need to take out from this hole which I had made in the lid of the container box. So this is how I have to take it, and I have successfully taken it outside. So now what I need to do is that I just need to extend this wire. So I will be just connecting another wire to these water module wires, and I'm just going to connect it. Both wires I have connected, and I'm going to solder it. So done soldering, and after that I will be just wrapping with the insulation tape so that both the ends should not get short. That's why. So finally taping is also done. Now I will be taking a 9 voltage of battery. So I will be connecting the positive of the battery with one end of the motor pump. So this I have connected it, and I will be again insulating it with the tape. So at last it will look something like this, and both the other ends which I have not connected, I will be connecting that using a relay. This is a relay, and it acts as an electromagnetic switch when we pass a 5 volt DC supply inside it. So in this side I will be connecting the water module wire, and the other side you can see these pins. In these pins I will be connecting it with my Arduino. So microcontroller Arduino I am using. So I have taken this negative of the battery, and I am connecting it to the middle port. Okay, so middle one is the common of the relay. I will be connecting it with the negative of the battery, and I will be making it tight. So make sure that the wire doesn't come out. So now the other end of the wire I will be connecting to the other side of the relay. So again I need to tight this so that wire doesn't come outside. Okay, finally both the wires are tightened up, and now what I will be doing is that I will be taking my cardboard, and I just need to place my ultrasonic sensor. So this is my ultrasonic sensor. You know, there are 4 pins in this ultrasonic sensor. I will be placing it over here in such a way that I can close the doors of this cardboard easily. So it's easy to use, and my hand will be detected like this. Okay, so I need to apply some glue gun so that my ultrasonic sensor stick that side. So I'm applying my glue over there, and I will be just putting this ultrasonic sensor like this, applying glue gun over the sides also. Okay, this is the Arduino Uno which I'm going to take to control the our whole hand sanitizer dispenser machine, and this is a small mini breadboard I will be taking. And first of all, what we need to do is that we need to connect the jumper wires. So I will be connecting the jumper wires to, first of all I will be connecting the jumper wire to the VCC, and the second wire I will be connecting to the trigger of the ultrasonic sensor, trig pin, and the third to the echo pin of the ultrasonic sensor, and the fourth to the ground of the ultrasonic sensor. So the ground is also connected finally. So I will be taking a small hole inside this cardboard door so that I can put LED over there. Okay, so I just want whenever the hand sanitizer is working, when the sanitizer is coming out, the LED should glow. So that's why I have just attached a green color LED over there. And now I will be taking this Arduino Uno and I will be connecting the wires. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is that I will be just connecting this trigger pin. The trigger pin is to be connected on pin number 8 of the Arduino. Okay, and the next one is the echo pin to the pin number 9 of the Arduino, and the ground of the ultrasonic sensor is to be connected to the any pin of the ground in the Arduino. There are 3 grounds in the Arduino, any pin you can choose. So now 5 volt I need to connect through via this mini breadboard. I will be connecting because I need 5 volt to relay. Also I need to give 5 volt to ultrasonic sensor also, so that's why I've used this breadboard. So now I will be connecting the 5 volt to breadboard and then ultrasonic sensor. So now this is our LED. I will be connecting a wire to this LED so that the positive end I can connect it to the Arduino, the negative end to the ground of the Arduino. So I have connected these wires like this. So I hope you all know that how to check the positive and the negative of the LED. So the positive one I'm going to connect it to the pin number 5 of the Arduino. Okay, and the negative leg which is ground, so I will be connecting to the ground of the Arduino. I will be making a mark in this area so that I can put a hole in this, and through this hole I will be connecting my USB cable and Arduino Uno so that I can upload the programming. And I will be applying glue in this breadboard as well so that I can stick this breadboard over there. Now what I need to do is that I will be connecting my relay with the Arduino Uno. So I will be taking a jumper wire, connecting with the input of the relay, and this jumper wire I will be connecting to the any of the Arduino pins. So suppose this time I'm taking pin number 6. Okay, so input pin of the relay is connected to the pin number 6 of Arduino Uno. So now the VCC of the relay here, I need to connect 5 volt over here. So jumper wire is to be connected in the breadboard. So via breadboard I'm taking 5 volt. So the last is ground of the relay and connecting jumper wire, and I'm just going to connect this to the Arduino ground. So here I have connected my relay ground to the Arduino ground. Okay, so I will be just covering this area to hide my wires and all with a white paper, and I will be pasting some tape over there also. So I will be making some space to my container jar. And now what I'm going to do is that I've taken sanitizer and pouring my sanitizer inside this container box, so container jar I can say. Design part is completed. Now let us see what has been done in the coding. I'm just connecting this USB port. Now in coding what I have done is I will be taking variables first of all. So int trig, so trig is connected in the pin number 8, and then int echo is connected to the pin number 9. So I will be taking this variable, the value is 9. And now int relay is connected to pin number 6, and LED int LED, and LED is connected to pin number 5. Fine. So now what I will be doing is that I will be going to void setup, and in void setup I will be initializing the pin. For initialization I will be using pin mode function. So I will be using pin mode, and this trig is output. Trig is acting as output for me. So the trig is output. Now pin mode, echo comma input. Echo is an input for me. make sure that you write input and output in block letters. Then pin mode, relay comma output. Relay is an output for the Arduino. And now you have to initialize LED also, the pin mode, LED comma output. LED is also an output. So now what we need to do is initializing serial monitor. So for that, serial.begin is the syntax. So serial.begin, in argument we will be giving 9600 as the baud rate. 9600 is the baud rate value. So in void loop we will be writing our main code. So starting with the ultrasonic sensors coding. So digital write, trigger should be low first of all, then I will be making it high by giving some delay. So this time it's low, and then giving a delay for 2 microseconds. So delay microseconds, in argument I will be giving 2. And then digital write, again trigger should be high this time, and then again a delay for 10 microseconds, and again then I will be giving as a digital write trigger low. So I will be making low, high, low, like this it will be going. And now what I need to do is I will be just calculating my duration. For duration I will be using pulse_in function. But once I will be writing duration over here, I need to declare it as a variable also. So in global variable, I'll be declaring it in duration, and then writing it pulse_in echo comma high. Okay. So then I will be calculating distance, and distance again I need to declare in global variable, and distance equals to duration into 0.034 divided by 2. This is the formula which we use for calculating the distance in ultrasonic sensors. Okay, so serial.println to display in serial monitor the distance value we will be able to see. What we need to do is we need to see we need to turn on our pump once the distance is less than some value. Okay, so we are taking distance is less than 9 this time. If distance is less than 9, then my motor pump will be working. First of all, I have applied I have attached LED also. So for first let me I want my LED to glow for 500 milliseconds, half a second I want my LED to glow. I will be making digital write LED high, and for a duration of around half a second. So delay 500 I will be giving. So 1000 milliseconds is 1 second. Okay, so this 500 milliseconds is half a second. So now I will be making my relay turn on. So digital write relay comma high, bracket close, semicolon. Now I will be giving my LED should turn on this time also. So digital write LED comma high. So LED should not go off, it should be high on only. So that's why I'm giving high. And after that, delay again of 500 milliseconds, because my motor should be on for just 500 milliseconds, means half a second. I just want to turn on my dispenser. Otherwise the sanitizer will be coming. A lot of the sanitizer will be coming. So we need a little bit of sanitizer. That's why I've taken 500. After that I will be taking digital write relay low. I'm just turning it off, and turning the LED also off, and I want to make it stop for 3 seconds. So that's why I've added delay. Now else I will be making it everything off. So relay is also off, and LED should also be off. So digital write relay low, and LED should also be low this time. So digital write LED comma low. So that much we have done. We have completed our coding. Now save it and compile it. So done compiling. Now let's upload it. So now let's see it's working. So I hope that you have liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.